5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Live with Neve. It is 10 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm just sitting here chuckling. I've got a weird green screen effect going on. Half of my head's disappearing. Or that, or we've all eaten mescaline together this morning. Any rate, how's it going? It's Friday. It is Friday the 13th. God only knows. Maybe we should all eat some mescaline and get on the news and get on TV and talk all kinds of strange things. I am, however, just here. I'm fed on tomato juice and ready for the world. I hope you're having a great day. It is beautiful here right now. It's fucking foggy. It looks like werewolf weather. And we see a guest here who's like, hey, man, what's happening there, cowboy? So, at any rate, it is Friday the 13th, and that means anything is possible. I don't know anybody who comes on if you happen to have any weird tales of Friday the 13th shenanigans gone afoot. Let me know. What's happening there? Boo to you. All right. Well, let's see what we got going on. I'm going to see what's happening in Nashville. Sammy.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Today is special. Not only is it Friday the 13th and your song Whiskey is kicking ass and you got the jammy stuff going on, but you're here, you're awake and alive and enthusiastic and ready for life. We're glad to have you. And for everybody out there, if you're closer than I am, she needs some smacks today on her little derriere. It is Sam's birthday. And she is
my birthday weekend. Technically, I'm not born until 2 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, you can still have a beer in our club,
Yeah.
So you're telling me for all this time, when you're at a club, they ID you?
Yeah, I can't even buy cigarettes without getting ID.
That is just amazing. Do you smoke cigarettes?
No, but I used to before I started vaping.
Okay. Well, good for you. Cigarettes are like hell on the voice, man. You got a good one.
I've been vaping for several years now, but I even get ID'd for vape juice. So,
well, you do look young. In fact, you make me feel remarkably old, but it's good to know that there's rock and roll. The heart of rock and roll is still beating in you and many other people. We've got some of our friends from Australia, and we've got
morning. Hey, Gina.
LA checking in. We've got one of my neighbors here in the Highlands. Who knows? We're going to have some cool stuff today. Today, we have SugaRay, and the guy is an amazing blues man, is all I could tell you.
My dad is a huge fan of SugaRay's.
Okay, well he's got the Grammy nomination and all that cool stuff. So we're going to talk about that.
He's
and
amazing.
Then this afternoon, and this is a special show for you people. It is 1:00 Eastern. He was going to be on the morning show, and then late last night realized it was going to be like 7 a.m. or in his town, or 5 a.m. or whatever it was. And so I have a special show just for him. I'll be back at 1:00. And I know with your birthday, you're going to be having a birthday fest today. So tell me about that. What do you got planned?
I have all kinds of stuff planned. So I'm going to leave. I've got to go have a quick brunch after I go to campus. And then I'm going to be kayaking on the water all day today. So
nice. What a great thing to do.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool. Well, have fun. And are you going in some crazy, level 5 fucking terror place?
No, not today. So I'm cabrewing. I live on Percy Priest. So it's a huge lake here in Nashville. It like touches
Right.
3 different counties. But there's a channel below my house that has some decent rapids, and I've got it worked out really well. So
Cool.
I only have to paddle up it. So once I paddle up it, I have a beer, and the water sends me back down.
Nice.
So it's great. It's cabrewing. It's kind of beautiful.
Brewing. Well, cool. Is that near Hatchett's place?
Yeah, actually it is.
Yeah, for everybody watching, we have our pal Mike Hatchett. He's the oldest rock and roll roadie who's live to tell stories, man. What a great guy.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
wait to
on
see
the
him.
Old Hickory side. Mike is amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's got. I have some photos of his. I want to have him back on just to show his photos to the audience because
He's like a treasure trove of just country music history. If there is a veteran in this town deserving of like
a lot of
more
people
spotlight,
know that boy.
it's him.
Yeah. In fact, he's friends with the guy in Little Feat still, the conga player. Yeah, he's known him since
cool.
Little Richard days. So we hope to have him on the show one of these days. I know the last time we talked about it, they were on tour, and I didn't want to hassle the guy when he was on the road. He's a busy man, but now we'll be talking to him in the coming weeks. And then, like I say, tonight we've got Michael Shreve coming on, which is cool. For those of you who don't know who Michael Shreve is, he is the drummer. He was the youngest person to play at Santana. He was either 18 or 19. It was one of his first gigs with the band. And how cool is that?
That's awesome.
He then played on 8 more albums. During that time, he made all the gold records, all platinum and stuff like that. And then he's gone back out on tour when Carlos decided to go out and do a nostalgia, or he'll play all that old music. The guy's been doing this, my God, for I think I'm old. Carlos has been doing this shit since 60. What was it? 60. Woodstock was in 69. So
that would have been amazing just to.
I had a half brother who went, and he had a car. He had this, I think he had a shitty ass VW, and he didn't put oil in it. And so like a week after it, I just remember that my stepfather and my mom had to go up to the area where Woodstock was held. You can't imagine how fucked up it was up there because there was just all these people wandering around, nowhere to go, and cars up and down the freeway. It was just a nightmare. From what I've told, I would have loved to have been there. I would have just probably been like freaked out looking at all the hippies smoking weed and stuff. I mean, my half brother did all kinds of shit. Like I read a year later, he had written something when he went to school, like his senior year, about his trip to Woodstock. And when I read it, hell, man, this was like reading a Playboy magazine. Hi, I'm a student at a Midwestern university. And then he talks about all doing drugs and shit. I was just like, wow, I can't believe he's smoking weed. I'm thinking when I'm a young kid,
Yeah.
And but I used to pilfer his record collection regularly and put it all on a stack. And then I'd play my drums and drive him out of his mind. You'd hear his record go.
Oh gosh.
So he'd come in, I'd get a little bit of a whipping or try and whip him back, but he'd be like, "Don't fucking stack my records."
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, fuck off.
That's the worst thing about little brothers. Hang on, I have a gremlin that is.
Oh, look at this little.
He's like raising Cain right now. He's not happy.
What? Why? What's his? Why is he going to party, or what's the deal with him?
He has this thing when he's in my office. He has to be up under my feet, but I need my foot space right now so I can be near my microphone. And he's just like
he's rebelling.
No.
Look at him. He's an Ewok or a Furby or whatever.
He is like a little Ewok, man.
Yeah,
he's such a turd.
You remember? You know what a tribble is?
What?
A tribble. That's for everybody watching. That's me playing Trivial Pursuit with a younger than a boomer. I don't even know what they call you guys. Do you all have a nickname for the generation yet?
Actually, I'm not real sure.
I don't know if there's like a post.
I am a millennial.
A millennial. That's it.
I think because I was, but wait, no, maybe I'm not. Maybe I missaid that. I was born in the 90s, the early 90s. I'm not going to date myself exactly, but what is the new generation? What is these most recent ones called? Because I'm not them.
I have no idea. They don't know. They don't seem to know either. They don't have a clear idea sometimes.
The one that eats the Tide Pods. That one.
Let's just call them the Tide Pod generation. We'll call them the Tide Pod generation.
Yeah, no, we're not the same. We're not that generation.
No. You've got a certain intelligence that if somebody said, it's like me when they tried to, these rednecks told me to go on a snipe hunt.
Yeah.
I'm like, get the
Snipe
fuck out of
hunting.
here.
Now, I'm
What is a
very well
snipe
familiar
hunting,
with
man?
snipe hunting. I've taken a lot of people snipe hunting.
I bet.
I've been tricked into it, of course, myself, but I mean, I was
just old enough that, man, I just looked at him and went, nah, we don't play that.
You got to catch people when they're young with that. We used
Yeah.
to
See, I
trick a
just
lot of
moved
people.
from New York, and all the kids that I went out with, they you know, one of them thought he heard a Yeti. We were going back to the car to get beer. First off, everybody had guns. So I'm thinking to myself, why are y'all afraid of the goddamn Bigfoot? Look, I'll take 15%. Let's shoot the bastard and bring him down to Carneytown, down to Gibson, stuff him and put him on the carnival market. Make all kinds of cash off the dead Yeti, man. They'll find out 10 years later it's just some hillbilly guy named Red who got fucking obstreperous, and he looked kind of Yeti-like, so we stuffed him and brought him out on the road. He's made over $200,000 a year.
Unfortunately, that sounds like too much of a real thing.
It could happen.
It could happen in East Kentucky.
It could happen in Indiana parts too, not for.
Oh yeah, Piper. Yeah, I could say that. I have a lot of close friends in Indiana. The Possum Boys are in Indiana. I have family in Indiana. Let me tell you, I ain't lost a damn thing in Indiana. Yeah, so everybody wants to talk about Kentucky. Nah, our sister from another mister. Oh, Indiana over there, they're crazy as hell.
So do you think you'll ever be relocating back to Indiana, perhaps?
Hell no.
Hell no. See, I have a theory. In the world, wherever you are, it don't matter. And there's kind of people who sit there and they go, man, I fucking got some fucking crazy ass redneck neighbors, and I am tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of fucking eating pickled pig's feet with this dumbass every Friday. You know? I mean,
I was born and raised in East Kentucky, so not much surprises me. You can't.
Yeah, me neither.
Not much culture shock.
It's a different thing, but same shit with New York, man. You know, if you can buy it here, it's not torture. It's just fun. We got 3 minutes till we have to go and get some music to play. So I'm just going to pick around here in the brand. When you're on right now, can you see the brand and all the stuff on the right page, like to operate the show?
No, can't. I don't have any buttons. I wish I had buttons. You haven't given me buttons.
I'll have to give you buttons. It's your birthday. You get the buttons.
I want buttons. Yeah.
I'll bring you some mushroom buttons. How's that sound?
Those sound good.
People in here, I'm just offering a disclaimer. I don't have any mushrooms, but I don't.
Have you heard of the mushrooms that we hunt though to eat? In all seriousness, like all
real,
jokes
like
aside?
Normal mushrooms that are not.
Yeah. No, all jokes aside, like now that we're done joking over the psychedelic ones, for real though, have you heard about the ones that we hunt to go eat? Like you could sell them by the milk jug. They're called.
I bet they're very expensive.
They're called morel.
Morels, yes.
I've heard of those. You deep fry them. We hunt them in Kentucky.
Wow.
Yeah, they're so good.
Oh man, they are good. I love mushrooms. I know a lot of people can't wolf them down, but I find them enjoyable. It is 1:30. People, we're going to just take a quick break and see who we can talk about. Let's see who's here. We'll go across the pond.
Melting flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here.
Hey there, it's Kevin Sorbo here, and you lucky people, you are live. You're live with Neve or Neve or Neve. I don't know. I can't say the dude's name. Anyway, you're on live with him, so I don't know. I guess that's a pretty good thing.
Never. You know, whenever I try to type my name on the computer, it types R. And so I've written, yeah, like when I type my name, the autocorrect, it goes to thank you, Neve. And then instead it'll go thanks, never. So I was actually sent out emails to people who were going to come on the show, and I'm like, thanks, never. I'm one
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not good. That's a really bad autocorrect situation.
That autocorrect's got to be corrected, man, you know?
Yeah, that's not good.
So you've got the songs doing great. You've got the jammy thing going on.
Yeah.
Life
so
is
Whiskey's
sweet.
about to break its first 10,000 spins. It's been
And
out.
that's Whiskey that's doing the 10,000 spins.
Yeah, so it's about to break 10,000 spins. It's been out for a few days now, so
all right,
that's what we like. That's what we like to see.
Hell yeah!
So yeah.
That's cool. Let's
Everybody go to my Spotify, though, please. I'm currently having a really good trend on Spotify. The algorithm is treating me nicely.
All right.
So please go playlist me. Save Grits, if you will. For some reason, Grits recently picked up a lot of traction. I guess it's with the warm weather and where it was one of my last releases. It's about to hit 40,000 spins.
Now we like that. How about it?
That's people? What we really like.
Yeah. So go out and get some Sammy stuff. And we got Jace Carroll. He's calling to you. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Jace.
What's happening?
Morning.
So it's let's see. Yesterday was a big day in my life. 3 years have not had a drink. So
congrats.
It was my sobriety anniversary.
Hey,
Great
sobriety birthday.
Yeah, man, that's cool stuff.
That's also what we like to see.
Absolutely. Jace is hanging. Deb down in Australia, and Deb likes the mushrooms. Deborah, would you like the edible type or the medicinal type, or both for Jeopardy? Or for Thanksgiving at your house, do you choose A, the psychedelic mushrooms, B, the morels, C, shiitakes, morels, and the psilocybin mushrooms? I say that's the correct answer. And I also say that at that Thanksgiving dinner, what you do is you make oysters and you put the mushrooms on the oysters. And then you take and you get a small Cornish game hen, and you get a small bird, and you stuff the bird into the game hen. Then you stuff that with
this is beginning to sound very technical.
Then you take the capon or the game hen and you stuff it up the ass of the chicken.
What the fuck?
And that way, when they start carving the turkey, this is one of Neil's helpful holiday hits. You're going to have somebody around the table who, when you cut open and they see this chicken inside it, another chicken, they're going to think that it got pregnant. And hilarity will abound, because I can guarantee you
having Thanksgiving dinner.
It'll take the whole, having to sit next to your smelly uncle or whatever, the one, who just came into town once. I'm watching some show and they're down in Florida, and this greasy dude comes into town that is like family. But I mean, honestly, I would have put him on a boat and an anchor, like way before they did. He wasn't the kind you can put on the front porch.
See, here's the thing about Appalachia. So as Appalachian Americans in East Kentucky, we do definitely, the crazy ones, we put them fuckers on the front porch. We take them off the couch, put them on the front porch. We put some tea in their hand. Everybody knows the crazy relative that sits on the front porch. They even have a chair. Like, we had a chair at my mama's house for our crazy relative.
Oh, yeah. I think it's entertaining to get, like, I know I kind of get into a lot of trouble as a young man. I would like take one of those chairs that has a bad chair leg and set it appropriately and steer the appropriate person to the chair with a bad leg.
See, you can't do that in Appalachia. They will beat
somebody
you
will
with
whip
the
your ass
nearest
for that.
non-latched down object.
Yes.
Period.
We have a couple of guests coming on, and they are actually from YouTube video. They are the most inbred family in America. They're somewhere
I've seen them on a documentary.
There's some fucking that's supposed out of Party Kennedy style. Let me tell you, man.
They party. Yeah, they're on a documentary. There's also a rare blood condition that came from Europe from a family in East Kentucky. and they're called the Fugit family, and their skin has a blue tint due to a European blood condition from that. And it wasn't until like the 1980s, I believe, that they were able to get medicine to help them with the tint of their skin. It was something about the oxygen levels. That stuff's wild to me.
Wow. Well, all of
Like how
royalty in Europe,
lineage
they
and
were all
stuff can
inbred.
affect all of that.
Half of European royalty, the English, the French, the Germans, they all had hemophilia. And I have a friend of mine, unfortunately, his family suffered from that back in the days before you could get the treatments, the clotting factor. And my friend's knees were like huge because when he was a kid, he was not wealthy enough to get that shot in his knees.
Yeah.
But, there's all kinds of weird, it's not good to interbreed. It's just a bad idea.
Yeah, a lot of the European like blood deficiencies are so strange. It's just from European like descendancy and lineage.
You
and that's the thing about
sleep with your
Appalachia.
sister. That's not allowed. It's no.
That's the thing about Appalachia. Everybody's like, oh, Kentucky and Kentucky. Hell no. Look, that stuff stopped in like the 16th century and 17th century. Like it just, they did it too much. Like, that's why we got blue people
probably
in
tied off
Kentucky.
the bloodline.
Like,
God. Now here we
that's
are.
why we can't have nice things.
We're talking Appalachia. We're talking strange Aboriginal sex acts of the Australian desert. We have Deborah Norman standing by to advise us on that from down under. Tell me, Debbie.
Wait, Deborah, do y'all have camel spiders in Australia? I know you guys have some pretty wild breeds of spiders, but I'm curious if you guys have the camel spider.
Yeah, never mind.
No, I know where the hell you're going, Neil, and we're not talking about
myself.
the G
I'm not
unit.
saying a
I'm
word,
talking
Sam.
about this like monstrous spider I just saw on a documentary. And if so, I want to know how the hell.
I believe the camel spider's out in the desert. As we see here, though, that let's see, Deb. She does, as far as the she doesn't have the ones that don't. Yeah, she doesn't have the psilocybin mushrooms. She likes the morels. Apparently,
the morels are amazing. Deep
they're
fried
great eating.
They're like a delicacy.
What about swamp cabbage?
What is that? Are you talking about poke salad?
No, but that's a similar kind of thing.
Oh, what the hell?
Poke salad. It's like a reed. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a chive that's got a curly Q to it. It's like an onion. They call them ramps. It's like a little tiny weird little thing, and they have ramp festivals and stuff. I've eaten them. They're kind of okay. To me, like anything you put garlic and butter on and fry it up, how the hell can they go wrong with it? So Deborah has no experience with camel spiders.
Good for you. I'm glad you guys don't have those. They're scary looking, apparently.
They're the Sydney funnel web, which is highly aggressive. Jace is chiming in. What about those things, Deb? Do you have arachnophobia going on down there? I think there's a whole bunch of bitey fucking spiders down there.
Well, there's a bunch of different breeds of spiders in Australia. There's several, and some of them are larger, but the camel spider is like, that sucker is like this.
I think they're from the Middle East. I've seen them during the Gulf War.
Yeah. So it was a documentary of one of our military boys was like self-vlogging and putting it on YouTube, and he was in Djibouti, Africa, and they have them there as well. And it was the size of his iPad. Dude lays his iPad down in the sand beside it. It's as big as his iPad. I almost had a heart attack watching the video.
And look here, we've got Toby and we have Gina commenting on the rats and spiders.
Yeah. Gotta get a little creepy.
That's why they sent the convicts there.
Oh, God.
I think the people in Appalachia should get along fine with the convicts. First thing we do is set up a still.
That's why they put the federal prison up in my hometown. Look, so we far back in the mountains. We so far back in the mountains that they put one of the only federal prisons like in our whole area on the East Coast, in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere.
And that's a tourist destination to be seen. I'll tell you what. Seriously,
I'm telling you, it's a 45-minute drive from the Elk Creek River where they shot Silence of the Lambs, dude, over in West Virginia.
Right.
We're 45 minutes from that.
Wow.
Like, dueling banjos.
Oh, yeah. That when we had Tyler on that time.
Oh, God.
I'd never had Tyler on before, and I'd never met him. Didn't know anything.
Lord.
And
Tyler Mansfield.
we got secrets here. We'll go on about Tyler in a minute. I see somebody else needs a spanking. Woo,
Who?
she gets more than you do, baby. Toby?
Oh, Toby. Tomorrow's my birthday, too. Toby, we're birthday buddies. Oh, my God.
Wow, that is cool. And actually,
Born
our
at
blues
2
man,
a.m.
our
Mother's
blues man
Day.
coming on today. It's also his birthday. This is a very weird synchronicity. It's like the harmonic convergence shit that the meatheads,
May 14th has got like a lot of like historical attachment to it.
Well, yeah, today, that's right. I was going to say the 13th, man. That's like,
Yeah,
today's
so
a day
I
for
always
spiders
pre-party
and
the day
snakes.
before.
So, Deborah, do you guys have this? Don't tell us all your personal secrets, but do you have any convicts in the background? Like your old Uncle Pete, the guy that like is our redneck version? Or do you have an old grandfather go on walkabout with the Aussies or the Abos? I don't know. Have you ever met an Aborigine, Sam? Person from Australia?
I have some friends in Australia.
I got a bunch down there too. In
several
fact, the
friends.
show, we have a bunch of pals. Deb's like, I'm asking her, she's like, no idea. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you,
I
Deb.
had to ask. It's like the next question is, can you get a kangaroo and lasso it in your yard for the show?
The Irwins are probably my favorite television family in all of America.
I love the Irwins, man. It was so terrible watching Steve get whipped.
I'm animal obsessed.
God damn.
Dude, it killed me as a child. Steve Irwin was my hero. I have never recovered from that. Like me and Bendy, we're like almost the same age.
Yeah, she's a cute
Oh,
kid.
Toby, we have brown recluse in Tennessee bad. Like I
They
have a
fuck
pest
you up,
company
let me
that comes
tell
and
ya.
treats to keep those
Black
bastards
widows.
away.
That's wife number 2.
No, Toby, we don't really have those. They are around here, but we ain't got many black widows. No.
It's Toby's birthday, man. All right, Toby, coming out to spank you. You've been a naughty girl this year.
Toby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Toby. You're hot and cool, and we love you too. Blah, 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 blah.
That was a lovely rendition.
That was. It's almost as good as the rendition when I call my daughter up on the phone and I go into sling blade mode.
Oh, God.
On her answering machine, I'll just go, hello, this is your daddy calling. And I'm, if you're going to go by the convenience store and pick me up some French fried potatoes and a man shouldn't lay with another man,
Mustard.
Oh, right. We got Toby's getting requests into LJ.
Nice.
I have to tell you, Toby, I watched the show yesterday, and man, I had him on for background music, and it was just so sweet. I had to do stuff that you actually have to think, like pay your bills and all the stuff that I hate doing.
Yeah.
You have to like suck that little bit of money out of the account and send it away. I feel like fucking Midas some days, but
Squeezing it out.
not quite. I hate paying bills. I just like getting cash in. I'm going to run away to, I don't know, Belize and live a life of sin one of these days.
I'm about to have to run away to downtown.
Oh, yeah. You got to head into town. So, Sammy, have a great birthday. And everybody, I'm going to hang on and do like one more set, if you will. It's 10:29. Sammy, happy birthday. And for everybody who's watching, go to Sammy's website. Go on there, buy some stuff. In fact, go on there and buy gifts now for people at Christmas. We're 6 months out in another 15 days.
Do me the biggest favor ever and go to my Spotify. Don't spend your money, spend your time on me. Hey,
That's
you like
right.
that line?
And then go to your merch page.
Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah.
What's this? Tony B has COVID. T-Bear's show's canceled tonight. Wow, that sucks. Oh, man. We hope, Tony B, man, I hope you feel better out there. Gosh, great drummer, Tony Bronagos, who we're talking about. Little Feet, Bonnie Raitt. He's the man, the myth, and the legend. We love him. And damn, got to watch out. Get the Rona. It'll just fuck you up, people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're on whatever side you're on, I'm on your side. Don't get started with me. I love
All
all
right.
those people. And I don't want any of them to die. So, Sammy, have a great weekend. We'll talk over the weekend. You going to be around on Sunday, or are you traveling?
I'll be around on Sunday.
All right. I'll call you in the afternoon, well after the waking hour, you know.
Yeah, because I'm going to be out.
I will
late
too.
Saturday,
I'm hoping I'm going
definitely
to
after the
be
waking
doing
hour on Sunday.
mysterious. I got mysterious project tomorrow night. So,
All right.
cool.
Well, love y'all.
Take care.
All right.
And Sammy, we'll see you later, baby. Drive safe out there. She's gone. All right. So for those of you who are watching, you see my hair is all weird and cut out. It's because I'm using a virtual green screen. My green screen is downstairs in the studio, but it is such a beautiful day here that I wanted to just sit here and hang out, look out at the ocean, which I can't because it's so foggy. It is like 75 degrees. And last night about 11, when the temperature rose, the fog started pouring in here, and it is still pouring in. Today, Gina, do you like Sling Blade? That was the first time I realized that old Billy Bob was a brighter tool in the drawer than he looked like, and he is a amazingly talented character, and definitely an interesting guy. Amazing talent, great writer, and funny as hell from my friends who've met him tell me. Any rate, I'm going to try and get him on the show. Last year, I read he tore into some video blogger, and it was because the blogger didn't follow the protocol. So all I could tell you is he was supposed to be talking about his band called the Boxmasters. Anyhow, with a name like the Boxmasters, I just wanted to ask what that award consists of. But yeah, Sling Blade was a great show. So I'm going to run a quick banner here, and then we'll be back in just a minute. Okay.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve Fridays on the East Coast.
All right. Rewards and trophies and stuff for all. Everybody gets a trophy here. Whether you're good, bad, we giving you a trophy. So it is Friday. We were really going to do a half-hour show, so it's about 3 minutes after the half-hour point. I thank everybody for tuning in. And I see that you're all here hanging out. So what has everybody got going on this weekend? Tell me. We're here, and inquiring minds want to know. Toby, are you out, carousing this evening as you usually are on a Friday or a Saturday? Tell it all, baby. Okay, I'm trying to find. Sorry, people. If you know anybody who wants to do a part-time job, I am looking for someone to do some production, perhaps become part of the team here. Big bucks, thrills. We're going to have all kinds of craziness. Anyhow, it's Friday. We have 2 more guests coming on today, and that's a cool thing. I'm looking here for my calendar. There we go. All right. We got SugaRay. He'll be on. And we have Michael Shreve, and SugaRay will be on with us at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard. And then we have the regular show at 4 o'clock with Michael Shreve. We have SugaRay earlier at the 1 o'clock show. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, or I hope to see you in a little bit. We'll be back at 1. Thanks, and see you.
5, 4, 3, 2.